We're going to see our Mel rotating relatively early, or they're going to rotate mid to take the tower. Either or is a win for them, as far as they're concerned.
They nearly picked off the AA there as well. KP just a little bit shy on range for the Aether Remnant, unfortunately for him. Charge bottom, just continue to be aggressive as Rune's about to spawn in. We still have a telekinesis available. Whitemon getting bashed, could end up dying here, as that's going to be a 2-man stun uphill. They will get the kill, as Red with first blood right at the 5-minute mark there, securing that one for this team. Oh, good bash, but Gabby unwilling to trade more hits there with the creep wave nearby. Other than that, it's not really going to be too great, especially because everyone here, a lot of heroes rather on TNC, they have a lot of gap close innately built in. In fact, 4 of the 5 of them do. Looking mid lane, we'll see how they put that gap close to use. Windrunner, nice stomp out from Mr. Stomps. Will net them a kill there onto the Windrunner. Rubik's rotating in a little bit too late. That's going to be another rune here for our Mel.
And, okay, Red, still going for our Mel. We have Sonic Wave, by the way, plus Arcane Rune. Blink is not available just yet. Nice stomp, stopping the counter initiation. That stopped whatever Jokam wanted to do there. So very well done. Now with Sonic Wave, finishing him off. Bombi, the next target as well. And our Mel's still alive. He is hit by Cold Feet. Red still committing to the skill, and Red realizes he's in it to win it, or he's out there to lose it. He tries to charge our Mel with a Blink Strike ready. The power shot hits, and that's going to guarantee the kill at the cost of Red, yes. But they finally got what they wanted, this pesky Queen of Pain. 4 people, though, committed to this. Not a win, regardless.
No, not a win. It's a moral victory, but not a victory that'll make the game any easier for you here, unfortunately. Top lane, they're going to go on to KP, having seen both supports in the mid lane, but a level in Dissemblate puts them at pretty safe. Cold Feet applied. We need a little bit more, and that dagger will do the trick. That BB is going to get a kill there. So, hey, a little bit of space created. A kill on 2 cores and 2 lanes. That's a little bit better now. Oh, not if that BB dies here, though.
That BB, the Shadow Strike is strong. I think it might just kill him. He has Fairy Fire, though. Oh, no, the evasion! Oh, my God! They evaded the deny!
Oh, goodness gracious. That is just absolutely disastrous there. That's so unlucky. Zarmel then will pick up the double kill after that. I can't believe you can miss on your teammates. That's incredible. What a beautiful game.
Zoning arrow, of course. And now they go for the tower, at least. The catapult's coming in 1 minute, so not the best timing to go for the tower right now, especially because obviously 496 is going to defend this. They're giving some space to that baby.
That's a bit
now
aggressive.
KP goes into the charge. Focus fire, no big deals. Nice Sonic Wave onto 3, finishing off Hung Hung as they destroy Red as well. And I just went full Spanish. I'm sorry about that. Reading his name like a Spaniard.
We'll see, though. I mean, that BB's not too far behind the 8 ball. Of course, Armel kind of starting to run away with it, but more or less keeping pace here with the Faceless Void. Look how aggressive they're playing, actually. Already with the Moonlight Shadow, they will get the charge onto Quap, and KP onto the back lines he goes. That's going to be maybe a dead AA as well. Armel picking up the kill onto him. Red doing what he can. He can't even get his ulti off. It takes so long. KP absolutely just giving him no chance. Big power shot there, connecting onto all 4 heroes. Red slowly ticking down here to the Urn of Shadow underneath his tier 2 towers. They do have the Centaur Conqueror here. Armel picking up the kill onto Red, and I think Windrunner is going to be next. Cannot even collect the kill onto Whitemon. Oof.
Hung there. Another one. It's just the Wind Ranger pick. It's not his fault, really. It's just the Wind Ranger.
And I think they definitely realize that. Unfortunately, they're just not getting good engagements, and the mid lane pick isn't helping their cause at all. You know, it's like with Armel, you know, at least you have a strong mid laner to come in, get a little bit of that extra damage, close the gap, all that good stuff. It's a nice charge there onto Armel. They baited the DD rune, and he's fallen for it as intended there. Void Spirit now possibly in trouble as Gabby finds the 1-man chrono, but he also catches his Void Spirit here. That's still going to be a kill into 1. Actually catching the Windrunner as well, just on the edge of that, setting up for a perfect arrow, allowing Gabby to pick up both kills there. They're going for more as well. Red's been scouted. He might have a DD rune, but not enough life to work with here as KP hitting him back with the taunt. There's the charge, but they were waiting perfectly for that. Red continuing to run. Tim's leaping straight into that one, and that'll be at least Red living for now. But
that was quite the next level play by TNC, right? Because they put Kaipi to come out in the chrono, in the bubble of safety, right? And the Wind Ranger could not believe that actually happened, and he actually just walked into it himself. Yep. So they surprised, and they walked into it, exactly. Whitemon is going to die here to the Ancient Apparition, yes, but in exchange for the Ancient Apparition's life. And now you can get a counter kill on that BB. Let's see, slowing him down first. Here's all the support. In comes the Wind Ranger as well. That BB, though, a bit too fast. Blink Strike, nice with the Shackle Shot, going for the Queen of Pain, but she's immediately invisible. Gabby still trying to get a kill, and there's no more Wind Run. Can't activate it in time, destroyed by Gabby. Too much damage. Bursted down as Jokam also falls prey to this Void. And even even Red cannot get away. They get him with Ether Remnant. He is quite tanky though, but he's only going to give some space for that BB to get away as they destroy him and maybe his tower as well. The enemy team had mid lane pick. I honestly think that Ember here or an Ember or a Death Prophet would have both been better than Windring, frankly. If you want to go for the consistent
even a Wraith King, even if you want to counter, regardless if it's good or not, Bombi's going to die here. He's going to get the Ice Blast off.
Mid lane,
yeah, that's...
You needed a mid laner, so you want a consistent mid laner, and they opted for the Wind Ranger.
All right. Going to KP. Armel's going to get the blink off just before the Shackle Shot connects. He might consider going back in. He's got a Haste Rune, no Yules for 15, as there's going to be the charge connecting onto the backline Whitemon. Instead, the ulti onto Armel. That pushes him away from the power shot, unfortunately. Gabby's got Chrono in 20, but he doesn't really need it. He's feeling confident enough to just a regular fight here. He's going to steal Time Walk. Kind of useful, but again, Red kind of just charging into his death here. Time and time again.
Will come.
Chrono's up soon. Chrono's up now. Gabby wants one.
Bombi's down. There's a Shackle Shot though to try to kill the Queen of Pain. That's successful, but in exchange for the Wind Ranger's life yet again. So all they can muster right now is trades. That BB has to keep his space away. And actually going for the supports here. That BB trying to play a bit risky. Gabby going for Jokam as well. They destroy Whitemon first, but Gabby's still fighting here against Jokam. Red joins the fray again. Tim's is the objective. They stumble the Yule Scepter. KP saving his support, but maybe not saving him from the PA. As now it's time for them to fight the real carry here. And that BB has been flying around, swinging and missing, just making them dance around this area, making sure he didn't get hurt a single time. And in the end, he's going to let them go.
And he pulled out. He punched out of his fighter jet, unfortunately leaving his ally behind. But that allows him to get a really crucial telekinesis there and actually kind of turn that. One of the better engagements we've seen from 496, I have to say.
Engagement, I mean, you're getting the kills that you need on that BB, but this is what happens when you have so little map control, unfortunately. Sometimes you're forced to go a bit desperate. You try to farm that you shouldn't be taking here because you have no tier 1 here, and you get killed. And a simple mistake like this costs you too much because you're losing the game.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, we did hear, an ulti mid lane. There we go. We caught that one. That's only for support, though. Like I said, those aren't the kills you really need. Hung is going to get caught here by the Sonic Wave. Wind running away. There's no Anch alive, actually, to dispel him. Good job there, trying to keep himself alive, but Armel just too aggressive, charging on forward. Is going to at least be Red, but he's going to cancel that one as the arrow connects on the AA. Red trying to run for his life here with the Bulldoze. I think he's going to end up getting caught here as well, unfortunately. There's the Yule Scepter. Arrow up in 4 seconds. That's going to be the 8th Remnant to lock him down. Red charge not available, and down he goes.
Highest value Yule's game I've ever seen, honestly. You stop the Spirit Breaker completely. One of the advantages of the picking this hero is that she has a pretty solid laning stage against most everyone, and against some people she straight up beats. But of course they forgot, or I mean not forgot, but they didn't consider, I guess, the co-op pickup. That made it so difficult for Wind Ranger.
Oh, look how aggressive they are. You show them the creep wave for a second. There, you're just dead.
No, I mean, the mistake there, though, was still by 496s. They all showed bottom, so you knew that this Wind Ranger was free.
I don't know. They're both so tanky now. I would say so, right? Because Armel now has the Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah, also because Void can just walk in with Chrono. So one thing is Chrono, right? You kill whomever. Void also has MKB, by the way. So now, even if Wind Ranger ever had a chance of making it out, there's no way now. And PA can't mind fight him either. And because PA is going for a BKB, yes, BKB is decent to deal with a lot of the damage, but it's not good against Void.
Yep.
Who is, by the way, going to catch her. Chrono, not going to waste it. Okay, no, he's like, yeah, I can just kill her alone. There's nobody around. You went for the MV play, and you got punished like the MV did.
I don't know. I mean, speaking of dropping items, 496, it's so difficult. It's down 16k here already. And from here, the path to victory is not easy at all.
It's a rocky one.
Yeah, it involves a lot of high ground. Jokum trying his best to stay alive as long as he can, but he is eventually going to fall to these two enemy heroes. As Gabby just taking him for a bit of a walk now. Yeah, why not just bash up Bombi? There he goes. A double kill onto the high ground underneath the tier 4 towers. Taking a fair bit of damage here that he can't time walk off. He might die.
He might die. I think.
No, he's okay. AA is so underleveled. Maybe
did he calculate it on purpose so they would get just barely on the... He's waiting. He was waiting for the Chrono there.
You know, ideally, that's easier to fix than a mechanical issue, right?
Yeah?
You just click a different button on the game.
I mean, you're right, that it's easier to identify the drafting issue, but I hope they do identify it. Last game we did see that, right? From Neon, they actually had a much better draft game too than
yes.
So
Bot lane. Red has been here, by the way, for just forever. He's been cutting this bottom wave, trying to keep the tier 2 alive as long as possible. Goes for a short charge. I don't think he actually had any vision on any creeps anywhere else, and the arrow will catch him. And that will be Red condemned to death.
She went for a Glimmer Cape. I don't understand the Spur Breaker off move, to be honest with you. In the Cuckoo game, I also saw it the same way. But I get if you put Spur Breaker with like a really strong laner, like Lina, for example, I can see the point. Because usually the strong damaging heroes are much more along the support side, right?
Look at where they're positioning on 496, just behind the tier 3 towers. They know that there's at least Gabby knocking on the door of their tier 2 tower, and he's going to be able to get that one here pretty quickly. But he's actually now got the full Heaven's Halberd to boot. He's looking pretty scary. They're going to go for maybe one last team fight here for the boys. The charge in onto Gabby. He's looking for the Chrono. Instead, he's going to get... Actually, the Ice Blast missed. It went off the edge of the map, so they didn't get the damage or the debuff. They missed onto both, but that's going to be a stolen Chronosphere at the very least. But it's not going to matter as Gabby continuing to teamfight Armel as well onto the high ground, just destroying anyone he can, as they will drop now Gabby a Sentry Ward. But back into the base, Armel just bullying DapPB as they will finally call it here. 496, 40-10 in 23 minutes. Just an absolute bloodbath.
Yep. Wasn't a good game for 496. Wasn't a good showing. The problems that I've seen with this team historically are still showing, which that's why I was saying that as opposed to motivate trust, I feel that these guys didn't really prove themselves as much in the Pro Series. Talk about Spectre. There we go. That's a good Spectre pick too. Though this is a greedy draft by TNC though. It is a greedy draft.
It is. There's not a lot of places to farm here and a lot of people that want to farm. Yep, I agree. But I think Gabby kind of recognizes that. He's going, all right, I'm going to have to get my butt kicked in lane for a little bit longer than normal while Armel farms my entire jungle. As they're fighting already. Speaking of Armel, this is a perfect opportunity. Start off the game in their favor. Whitemon has nothing to offer. They need a bit more damage. And the Monkey, with the Boundless Strike, actually getting the assisting in the kill. Again, we should expect to see this kind of swing back after the power rune spawns.
Well, in the bottom lane, Red is doing a pretty decent job of stopping Gabby right now. But now the counter initiation as Whitemon comes in. Yep, Red messed up. He set himself up for a perfect impetus. Jokam does get a courier, but maybe might die as a result. And honestly, this courier is not really worth your life if you do die.
In terms of experience, but do expect him to catch up a lot faster, especially if he can get any stacks going. We'll see, though. Tim's getting bullied. He's going to have to TP back into the lane if he wants to get back here quickly. So he's not going to be able to stack too much. And with that haste run, actually, look at this. Hung running down Armel now. Boundless Strike, waiting for that fourth hit. Maybe just trying to bait him out. But that's going to give him enough time to get the refraction charges up. No, not quite. As he will get the kill. Nice job there. Turning with the haste run. And that's Whitemon
go kill there. Jokam will also die though as a result in the bottom lane as they got Whitemon, but still good because Red, again, is all out of the putting pressure. You are giving free kills here to Gabby, which is not great though.
But so far, all three lanes going much better than we've seen them go last game here in favor of 496. They also have a ward down here in the triangle to watch Armel walk between camps. He's going to now be a little bit upset to see there's no Wild Ring Ripper in this one.
Oh, Gabby in the bottom lane, though. This is an important kill. They're actually going for a Haunt. Gabby getting away. Thanks to this Haunt, right? They did stun Jokam. In comes the initiation by the Phoenix, but gets immediately smacked in the face. Tim's way too cocky going in that kill, but Gabby does manage to go up top and even steals the Magnus's farm. There's the RP by DapPB, and now they bring him to the tower. Spectre has no way of leaving. There's no Spectral Dagger. Can someone cancel his TP? They cancel it with damage. No need for a stun if you just hit hard enough. And that's going to be a huge win for 496, I'd say.
There's a big wraparound coming from behind, but it's very good position now from KP. He was ready to counter-initiate there.
Yep. He had Arena, of course, which Weaver cannot deal with easily unless your time runs away, and she doesn't have it ready.
He already used it, yeah.
In trouble. Oh no. Fire beats ice. She's melting. Oh, she's also skewered. And now killed. Wow, that was brutal. Now they use the Supernova. Red realizes they have to back off in time. Jokam could still be in trouble as Armel goes for her. And Jokam can't really do much against these traps. There's no TPs to help him. He tries to get the stun off. Here's the Mars, helping with the spear. And that spear will guarantee the kill as Red still fights in the backline, trying to go for Tim's. But it's Red alone. They do see him. He has very low on mana. They use the Sunray. And Red needs to somehow beat this Phoenix. But the Phoenix is guessing his movements perfectly. Red still slowed. That dust annoying the enchant as well. They use the Arena of Blood. But they take a bit too long. And he's able to Shikuchi himself away from it.
Also, might be getting a kill on our Armel in return here. There's actually the maiden ulti. Burning throw those refraction charges instantly. Hung here as well. Will get pinned though. DD on Monkey King. He's got the boundless strike. Does have a jump though. Will he be able to predict where Armel is? Oh, he's right there. He's got him. That's going to be the kill. A big one, too. I mean, these are great kills. Oh, I like this. Red getting continuing aggressive. Again, KP missing the spear. Maybe he's having some ping issues here, but...
I think most of the time when you see Mars spears hitting when there's no setup stun, it's just because people don't know how to avoid it. It's like Pango roll. If you know how to play against the hero, you can avoid it 100% of the time in certain positions.
Red is so
Look at that. That's where it counts, and he hits the spear. This is what I was looking for. KP, pretty well done. The Haunt, though, playing around with him, and they missed the skewer. That BB still in trouble, but there's an RP. Gabby knows. They want to fight him, but they have to be careful here, as that BB couldn't turn around. There's the blade mill used because he was smelling the RP, and he smelled it right as Red instead dies in the backlines trying to kill Tims.
Yep. You know how SFs, they like to build the Yules and blink onto people and then get the ulti right underneath them? Maybe it's the same concept here?
Look, to set up Yule Bombs command?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why else you build it on Monkey King. I mean, it'll save his life for a little bit here if he decides to use it, and he will not.
Passive
okay.
Yules.
Passive Yules. He's saving it. He's saving it for the big Yule Scepter reveal.
Here, I would definitely say that it's not so much the draft as much as it is the playstyle, where I feel like TNC is playing much more decided and just better overall. They're actually making things happen. I find that 496 for a large portion of this game has just wasted time.
Here it is. Here comes the big Yule Scepter reveal.
Okay,
as they're doing him plenty of damage. Oh, the Haunts, though. Where is he gone? He's actually, I think, stayed.
He's come back.
Supernova onto the Mars ulti. They're going to burst through that egg, though, quite quickly. As Hung out, popping the ulti. Jokam trying to do whatever he can. Gets out another wave of terror before he goes, but he is melting inside here. Oh my god, actually. They purged that off immediately. Nice shot by Whitemon's holding onto the enchant to make sure he could not lifesteal off the RP now. Will only catch 2 heroes.
Oh no, Gabby's stuck.
The Weaver. But that BB. Now Gabby,
don't breathe, Gabby, don't breathe.
Is stuck. They might know where he is, though. He's running back and forth yet again. As there's the Spectral Dagger now. Onto Red they go. Armel still alive, actually, but they do have plenty of damage on him. Dappy looking for more, but he doesn't actually have any mana for another Shockwave. Awkward fight there. As now Armel looking for the kill onto Red, but they don't actually have detection. He's not carrying dust this time. Red a little bit too fast for him anyway. Oh, no, you don't turn onto Armel like this. No way. Bombi nearby does have the dust there. Dat BB jumping in, and they do.
Okay. That was a weird team fight, because I genuinely believe that when he RP'd, he lost the Spectre. They're like...
Yeah, so it's just so curious, because he finishes the Manta. I'm sorry, he does not finish the Manta. He's going back to finish it now. He finishes the Yasha, and then decides, no. You know what I need now? A Yule Scepter. And then he's like, actually, no, I want that Manta style now. It's curious, because it's like... Why?
No, it's just interesting. I think the spell is kind of working for them, and we'll see as the game progresses why this is a good item. Can you cancel it? Yes, they do have a clumsy net on Weaver. Again, did not check for that clumsy net. Second game, we see this happen already. I guess maybe they didn't check.
I already know what Twitch chat is going to say. March would have been carrying dust there.
I don't think so, man. I don't know if they're favoring March or Whitemon in this fight, because Whitemon is also a staple SEA player, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Arena Blood here to catch that PB. This time they do have vision of him. Yep, so it's easy kill. That wasn't necessary. He's playing well by being aggressive, because that's the whole point of playing Magnus carry. You have to play a much more aggressive carry. But it's not good if you play that aggressive to the point that you die. That's not what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that he went back for that. But still, he escaped them once, and I feel like you only get one of those, right? Then they immediately buy dust and have it ready for you the next time. So I was shocked to see him go back in there. As it's going to be Roche now started up.
They saw him jump. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. They saw you jump, mate. Yes. Why did you jump there? Yes. And Hung now trying to get the ultimate off, but he's going to die soon. Oh, there's a Yule Sister trying to get advantage of the ultimate. However, you're not a DP. You're not. That's okay. I guess that's why he bought Yules, to get that second vulnerability, take advantage of your ultimate by committing suicide, but that play was not necessary to begin with. But people that don't play Monkey King or don't know this if you're in low MMR, when you jump in, the jump itself, everyone can see you, right? It's when you actually land on the tree that you're invisible, or you're not seen, unless they have a ward. Oh, so they can definitely see that, and you can tell, because they were there. Red tries to steal the Aegis, instead might die. Here comes Armel. What an arena! Blood by KP, though, with the Supernova. This is what you were looking for. Burn, 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 says the Phoenix, as they destroy Bombi Red and Jokam to boot. With Magnus nowhere to be seen, because that BB is just farming down bottom, and Hung is trying to recover by farming the triangle.
don't the Monkey King guards, don't they actually get your buffs? So if you make them with Empower, don't they actually kick ass?
I'm not sure if they get Empower, though. They definitely get your items, but I don't know if they get Empower.
Oh,
RP. Okay,
they have actually gotten the break as well, but there's plenty of heroes to help her nearby. They finally cancel that CM ulti. Gabby's still on half HP, can continue to fight as well. DatPB has got nothing left, stuck in the arena. He will drop as Red is able to Sakuchi away, but the hit and run completely failed as TNC. They were off in the trees, waiting now, breaking the trees. Yule Sceptered up is the Monkey King. That's not his Yule Scepter, though. He still has his Yule Scepter. Hung now dropping the ulti in return as down goes to Supernova. Continuing to try and fight this one. He needs to Yules. He did it, Yules! He did not Yules, Avo!
He did not Yules. That was a team wipe now. And all off the back of essentially a really good arena blood and a nice little Spectre bait to really turn this game around. A team fight with a good RP needs to happen.
I think 496, they know, they definitely knew. I mean, I think that's why Red was kind of just caught running at backliner so much early on in the fight. Unfortunately, it's just the draft didn't come quite together for them here. Hung, nice job there, interrupting, stopping the combo from coming through. As there's the Spectral Haunt. Now Gabby finding the kill onto one. Now Spectral Haunting right on back and around, even confusing me as Red is finally able to get off to safety. But Armel jumping on in onto Jokum, gets stunned up, actually might lose the Aegis here as he will eventually die. But now the Mars ulti has chopped down the trees here of the Monkey King. He's got the Yules. Will he use it? He's not going to get the chance. He's going to get nukes down instead.
Yeah, with a freezing field here for KP. Bombi trying to dance. Not successfully. Oh, there you go. Bursted down. Even with the extra armor, a TA will just pierce right through you. Red trying to create some space for the team. He does have... No, has no escapes, only the Shikuchi. No time lapse, so Red has to be quite careful. DatPB's nearby as well. It's going to be a really difficult fight to try to beat him in. Even with the Silver Edge, you need to break first for sure, and then the RP. DatPB setting up for the RP. It's only 2 heroes. There's the break. RP, great. Montesal does not dodge it, but DatPB now has to fight against Armel. The second carry is protecting the first carry. Gabby's still surviving for now. He's way too tanky. They can't bait him. It's actually DatPB who goes down. They even swap Gabby, but Gabby will not die. This man refuses to go down, and the damage is coming out from Armel anyway, so 496 gets disintegrated.
Yeah, I mean, Red is staying alive at the end of all these engagements, but they just seemingly don't have enough damage here. So they're looking for a monkey. I'm gonna find one, however. He's actually gonna be in the other trees now. On the Gabby, he goes, popping the blade mount outside of the ulti. He goes. That's not his own Yule Scepter. Hung still holding on to his own, but Gabby again with this Manta, just way too tanky. Sorry, make it with the Scotty. I think in the engagements when Red was kind of running back here and we had Gabby running around as well. Oh, he's gonna break smokes immediately though. At the very least, Red will. Actually, I don't know if they scouted him. Zombie certainly will though.
No, still has a BKB though. He's like, what are you? You trying to freeze me? Let me show you what freezing looks like. That BB, slow down. Glimmer Cape, thanks to Jokam, I believe. Yes, so he can get away, but KP could still 6 seconds for the blink though. Yeah, they can't get him. Red might be... I mean, you actually use BKB just for a Crystal Maiden, so I think that's a win for 496, but at this point, I'm grasping at straws.
Actually, Red is continuing to get ran down. He still has Sakuchi, but...
still. That's fine. There's no one there killing him. Oh, I spoke too soon? Never mind, I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon, yeah.
That's Ags, actually, by the way, for the Spectre. I was like, they haunted for that? Nope.
And he went for Manta too, by the way, just to laugh at us at this point. You thought the Yules was for the dispel? Ha ha ha.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Now he has 2 dispels. How can he die?
Yeah, you can. He's literally unkillable. He can dispel damage at this point.
Who needs BKB haters if I can just dodge all the attacks with Yule?
Exactly. That's kind of the mentality, though. You only need BKB if you're bad. Oh, they saw him jump again.
Scouted, yep. Oh, they don't have down his tree, though.
See this? He has Yules, though, himself. There we go. Yules to prevent this. Armel with a BKB. Attacks Jokam. The RP to stop Armel. But KP gets the arena blood off. And they stop the monkey. Nice swap, though, giving Hung some time. But they Yules him to set up. Actually, no, he Yuled himself. He Yuled himself there to set up for the kill on himself. What?
He used the Yules.
Wow. I think he might have been dead anyway, but I just don't understand. Okay. They might just be able to go for tier... yeah, they're deciding. Is like, should we finish Mega Creeps or just finish the game? Pretty calm about it.
There's no need. Monkey King dead for 30. No buyback there. As, yeah, this game a bit rough there. Maybe we're trying to find...
illusion there, buddy. I'm sorry, DatPB. That was not the right hero.
All right, to 4v5. Can they get it done? We actually have Supernova. Tim's just going to pop it again. Maybe a misclick there, but the damage on a Weaver is good. Venge with a swamp, though, to get him back to safety.
There was no well played, right? That's how you know.
That's a good point.
They have Dezo on Armel, Meteor Hammer as well, so nice pushing. They're trying to defend. They have 9 seconds to the monkey. There's another arena blood. They go in, choke on the target. Bombi as well. They press them down too quickly. Gabby B is forced to use the BKB to get away with the skewer. Forces Gabby into the fountain, and this could actually mean that they kill Gabby. Not bad, but your throne's also dying. So who cares? The carry is dead. They use the TA. Finally, we see the use for it, but it's a bit.
Yeah, that was I have no idea what the Yule Scepter was about.
I feel like we're harping too much on it, though. It wasn't what lost in the game, though.